What in the heck is this guy doing? He's looking to get pounded by moi. That's what he's doing. I heard him say it as he was flying in. He said, please, pound me. I will oblige. Okay, look at this. It's like we never left last game. We'll keep this in case we find an M24. Maybe we'll switch it up, man. We'll get real spicy, you know? Instead of using a K9, we'll use an M24. Super spicy. Just gosh. Just liven it up here. So I think that my other mouse pad was really nasty because this thing feels smooth as butter and it's actually hard to control. It's like silky smooth, man. I was a filthy animal. I see them. Gee, dang it. We're just gonna have to go fight them because where the zone shifted, we don't really want to be here. Do I have one of those fancy mouses with the weights in it? You actually want to take all the weights out. The lighter the mouse, the better. Eldon says, recommend rubbing alcohol and a lint-free cloth to clean mouse and pads. See, I like mine to be ultra slick and smooth, so I use motor oil. But there is a downside. That's why I have to use a black, like a really dark mouse pad. Because then otherwise, it just kind of gets everywhere, you know? I am so sorry. The real Kanaka. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Drop a couple smokes because I want a few more boostages. Because why not? Because now I can go back and pick up those smokies. A 3-bag would be really nice. Or how about some ED? Yeah. We've got ED. Just for ourselves. Okay. Duckbill, not bad. But we want the choke. Am I right? Peter Daniel says, I missed the 400 DPI mouses. Now our minimum 800 DPI. Really? Because I have, okay, the Logitech G502 Hero X. Fairly new mouse. And I can go into the Logitech G Hub and change it out into 400 DPI if I want. Ooh, with the 41 months is training towards 1600 DPI. Good luck out there. Well, okay. You started at 1,000. Well, usually the lower the better. You got better control. So some people use higher DPI, okay? They use higher DPI so that when you go into the inventory, right? Because in this inventory, it's based on your DPI and your Windows sensitivity. So I'll use a higher DPI so I can quickly loot items, but then in the game it's a lower sense, so that when I go to aim around, ooh. With higher DPI you can flick around faster and you can move, like look around better, but aiming at precise targets is increasingly difficult. That is proven. Desktop DPI is separate from in-game. No, what I'm saying, so like, here we go. So if I go into my settings here, right? And then go to controls with my sensitivities here, right? This is all general, and this is for like looking around, aiming, ADS, scoping and stuff. So like right now, that's what that sensitivity is affecting, right? But if I go into my inventory, see how I got that mouse cursor right here? That is based off of your Windows desktop DPI or sensitivity. So if you use a higher sensitivity on your Windows settings and then crank down the sensitivity here, yeah, that's exactly what that means. Who likes to swim? Me! Does a lower DPI mitigate recoil better? The recoil's the same. But what it is it's control, right? So when your DPI is lower, you see my crosshair in the center? You have to move your mouse farther to move it when your DPI is lower. So the reason people like lower DPI is because if you line your dot or whatever on someone's like head, right? If you're gonna aim and shoot, when you start to shoot, the recoil starts bouncing around. You have more control with a lower DPI pulling down and trying to keep the crosshair where it's supposed to be. If you have a super high DPI, when you go to start pulling down, the amount of space that you have to move your mouse, you know, you're basically a wrist gamer at that point. You move your mouse like an inch and you might do a 360, right? So you at that point you're trying to control within an inch like how to pull down for the recoil. So that's why it's much more inaccurate. I'm probably doing a horrible job at explaining it, but that's the concept. Now, they do say that if you can get used to a higher DPI, it's actually better because you can respond faster, right? But the reality is that it's so hard to control and master that, gosh. Excuse me. What's up, Magical Misfit? What's going on over here? Yo, Shaggy, thanks for the 17 months, tier 1. Oh, that was a bud. I gotta get revenge. Jake Porkins ratted out McGraw. Come on up here, buddy. Let me teach you a lesson. We're picking on the buds. Hey, Pars! Thank you, dude. Thanks for the $10 dono. Dr. Lust, hey, welcome in. Do I use a large mouse pad? Well, the mouse pad that I currently have, the one that I just got today to accompany my new desk, the mouse pad that I use, I don't know if many people have heard of it. It's called the Glorious Triple XL. 4 feet by 4 feet by 2.5 feet. It's a big boy. Mr. Intensity, thanks for the Prime for 48 months. I don't like running out of mouse pad, man. So it feels bad. Oh, I never had a glass one. Metal face. Uh-oh. What to do? It's amazing. We've only seen that one guy, but I feel like we've had so much great conversation. The game's just going great. This is what PUBG's all about, chat. Landing, looting, surviving. Gosh. Recommended DPI? I used 800 for a long time. I think now I'm up like at 1600, something like that. But you can see that I've got my in-game general cranked way down. Like way down. And there's tools out there that'll help you to be like, well, if I use 800 DPI, then what's my in-game sense to match 1600 or 1400 or 1200 or 400, whatever it is. I forgot the most important thing. What's that? To stay rock hard. I knew I forgot something. The weight of the mouse? Yeah, you should find the mouse that's most comfortable for you and try to find the lightest one. The lighter the mouse, the better. The reason why I go with this one? Frick. Get away from me, weenie man. I'm trying to survive here, okay? I'm trying to survive. And this guy is ruining my survival. Look, man, not interested in the battle. I'm interested in survival. And here he comes, man. Like, this guy needs to learn. His headphones aren't as good as ours, right? Nah. Well, we need to get to this shack. There's a guy there. There was a guy there. Hi. Oh, that's our man. That's the guy, man. He crept all the way around. No! It's a double crate. Are you freaking joking me, bro? Oh, is it worth it? It's too deep. It's too deep in there. Oh, we can't get it, man. The pain. Oh, the pain. We don't have a folded shield, so we're in a little bit of trubs. We gotta clear this thing out. Okay, you can't get into this thing. Cleared. Isaac, it's thanks for the Prime for 25 months. Hello. We are surviving. Very nicely, I would add. I really like how we're surviving right now. It feels pretty good. Yeah. And that's what you get for being Perona. He's got a secret key. Maybe we could use it somewhere. You had to have gone to this house, right? Yeah! You weren't expecting that, were you?
Terrific, right?
Yeah! Oh man, he definitely wasn't expecting that. Whew. Let's freaking go. Decaf, thanks for the 3 years prime. Ziggins, thanks for the prime for 25 months. We had a lot of good discussion there, Chad, and then we just had to close it out. You know?